The first in the 4-video series described that ancient geographical and life events observed by science have been foretold through Islamic creationism. This second video in the series of 4 will describe the development of best DNA scaffold and epigenetic influences on Earth which were assigned to create an initially soulless body for Adam, peace be upon him, in the heavens. Anatomically modern Homo sapiens sapiens. About 3 million years ago humans did not exist on Earth, but extinct primates called Australopithecus roamed on it. A variety of incomplete or broken fossils found for the period of 2.5 and 2 million years ago have been placed in the category of early Homo, or human-like, to describe creatures called hominins. The human shape resembling creatures who could walk on 2 legs, 2 to 1.6 million years ago, were called Homo habilis. The hominins of period between 2 to 0.4 million years ago were called Homo erectus. Around 0.4 million, or 400,000 years ago, man the toolmaker era is initiated when hominins were found with larger brains and had the hand axe, did domestication of fire, and constructed artificial shelters. These larger-brained hominins appeared in sequence, where first Homo sapiens archaic lasted 400 to 200,000 years ago. Then Homo sapiens Neanderthalensis era was between 300 to 30,000 years ago. And finally by around 80,000 years ago Homo sapiens sapiens were the dominant ones in various parts of the Earth. These anatomically modern human-shaped creatures had a definite pattern in the use of space, since had separate areas for toolmaking and cooking, while sleeping was elsewhere. An Islamic scholar, late Dr. Esra Ahmed, has called these hominins as human-like animalistic creatures. When Quran 2nd chapter Al-Baqarah and verse 21 says, "O mankind, worship your Lord, who created you and those before you," it probably endorsed the sequence of early human-like life events of hominins on Earth till the descent of Adam, peace be upon him. Ancient life events such as different kinds of hominins are identified in certain chronological sequence by science, but it cannot be factually described that how a new, or probably better life form originated after an older, or apparently less modern one. In biochemistry, synthesis of major molecules can be achieved either through salvage or de novo pathway. In salvage pathway, components of older macromolecules are recycled to synthesize a new one. Whereas for de novo pathway, biosynthesis has to be initiated from basic ingredients. Scientists use evolutionary stage term for various ancient events to reconstruct history of the life on Earth. However, Muslims recognize specific life events without linking these either through salvage or de novo pathway. More in-depth academic research is needed to understand how Allah created each new life form, either from nothing or through salvage pathway during the course of ancient life events. After anatomically modern human-like creatures, first modern human behavior was observed on Earth around 40 to 50,000 years before present. Therefore, anatomically modern human-like animalistic creatures can be considered as soulless human forms. Through Musnad Ahmad Hadith number 197, Muslims know that human soul is only breathed into a living fetus, which has developed for 120 days within mother's womb completing first trimester. Also, Ya'amiyat Tirmidhi Hadith number 3609, words, "Adam was between soul and body," can be interpreted as, Adam, peace be upon him, was created by combining a living body and human soul. In Sahih Muslim Hadith number 2611, and is reported on Allah's Messenger, peace be upon him, as saying, "When Allah fashioned Adam in paradise, he left him as he liked him to leave. Then Iblis roamed round him to see what that actually was, and when he found him hollow from within, he recognized that he had been created with a disposition that he would not have control over himself. This hadith can be interpreted to understand that a soulless but living body was created in heavens which stayed a while, and later a human soul was breathed into it to create Adam, peace be upon him.